first of a series of Slay the Spire 2 ASMR runs. This is Invader Coda, and yes, I do stream live on Twitch, but my content is anything but calm and relaxing, as I hope these ASMR videos will be for you. I do not claim to be an expert at Slay the Spire, as I didn't even play the original, but I have become obsessed with this game. What you will find here is my unedited runs, and what my thought process is for each choice and each play I make. You will also find bad jokes and attempts to do different voices in ASMR. If that sounds like something that interests you, sit back, get cozy, and let's get into the run. I don't really do anything with the daily runs, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't like that it's just hacker's paradise. It seems kind of uninteresting to me, because why would they allow this and then allow this to be the scoreboard? This is just kind of ridiculous, and I hope it's something that they fix in the main game. So we'll do a standard run, and we are going to do a Ascension 2 with one of my favorite characters of the game, the Defect. This is the first time I've attempted Ascension 2 with any character, so this might be a very short video, as I will probably end up making a few mistakes, but the Defect is still one of my favorite characters in the game. To the Defect we go. Ascension 2. Ancients only heal 80% of your missing HP. Which is bad because I usually end up losing a lot of my HP at the end of the floor. But that's okay. We have Niao, the Mother of Resurrection, my favorite little whale. He can fix you everything. Now we have a lost coffer. We gain 1 reward and procure 1 random potion. Not bad. Niao's Fury is pretty good, depending on which character you're using. He can be pretty good for the Defect, but in my opinion, it's not that great. I don't want to gain greed, especially considering that the closest shop is over here, 4 tiles away. Not a really big fan of that, so we won't be doing great. I think Lost Coffer, the gaining 1 card reward and 1 random potion is going to be the best. And we got a colorless potion, which is probably the worst of the options that we could have gotten. But that's okay. We ball. Now we've got a cold snap that'll give us 1 frost and deal 6 damage. We got a barrage that deals 5 damage for each channeled orb. And we got gain 7 block. And the next turn, you gain an energy with a charged battery. I love the orb gameplay when it comes to the Defect. So I think Cold Snap is going to be the best one for me. Barrage is good too. But the problem is I don't know if I'm going to be able to get more orbs available to me, because I'm going to need the card that gets that for me. So Cold Snap is probably the best one for me to get right now. A good starter card anyways. And the way that I like to play, I love getting the events. The unknowns are my favorite things to do, because it's risk reward. I like to gamble. And so I want to be able to get as many of these in a run as possible. Yes, that means I go up against an elite in 4 tiles. After 4 tiles, which I'm not too worried about. I'm not too worried about that. I think this is going this way. Going this path is the best start for me. Now, the path after this, I don't like that this has 2 campsites. It has 2 rest areas. Although upgrading 2 cards is pretty good, just depends on what I get. I think I would rather, once again, I love the unknown areas. I'd rather get these 2 unknown areas and then get a shop afterwards. And if, depending on where I'm at health-wise, I'd rather go after this elite or just go for the other unknown area. And once again, I don't know why I said once again, but then hit this up, most likely heal, and then deal with the big blobby fish. So I think that's going to be the game plan for this run right now. So let's hit up our first enemy. We're going against the corpse slugs, and I didn't really get a good starting hand. It's alright. I can just kind of play defensive this first time and take no damage because I'm not starting off with full health. So that's the thing that's what Ascension 2 does. And so I don't want to take any unnecessary damage if I don't need to. So now we've got the cold snap. Now we've got a zap as well. This is going to be good. I think this is where I can take a little bit of damage because I channel that frost. We'll get the zap up. We can dual cast, but it's not going to kill either way. So I think I'd rather just hit him with a strike and take the I'm going to play defensive again. I am very defensive at the beginning because I just don't like taking unnecessary damage. Taking 1 damage is alright, but after that it's not the greatest. Now, hopefully with this dual cast, I'm able to hit this corpse slug and kill it. So that way this guy gets stunned. That's one of the things that I like about facing off against the corpse slugs is that, yes, especially with the defect, you play defensive and your orbs will do the damage for you, and that'll help you out in the end. So hopefully this dual cast, either way, if it hits one or the other, I'll be able to knock one of them out. So there you go. This corpse slug is stunned. Now we have full rights to just go ham on that corpse slug. And at the end of this turn, he'll be dead. Okay, yeah, he'll still be dead. I forgot. I was about to say I was gonna crash out a little bit because I didn't remember that I'm playing the defect. The last run that I did was the Necrobinder, and that doom mechanic always takes place after the enemy attacks, whereas the orb mechanic, just in case, takes place before the enemy attacks, which is why I love the defect. We got ourselves an energy potion for that. Not bad. Alright, so we've got Leap, which is gaining 9 block. One of the better cards, I think. Charge Battery, which gains 7 block, and you gain an energy next turn. I think that's the one that I'm gonna go with. And then you got Uproar. You deal 5 damage twice, and then you play a random attack card from your draw pile. I just don't like the fact that this costs 2 energy. And I think, again, me being as defensive as I am, I'm gonna go with the block and gaining the energy. So we're coming up against our first unknown. So this is the decision. Do I give myself the curse so that way I can guarantee that I get a bunch of money at the end? The problem is, if this was this unknown and I was coming up towards the end of the floor, I would love to take that. But I don't want to take that as the first unknown on the second tile of a floor. That just does not. interest me. I'd rather lose the HP and gain the random potion. A duplicator where I can duplicate the next card that I play. So that means it'll play it one extra time. I like it. I like that card. Especially if you get dual cast. Money. Especially if you get quad cast later. Obviously, I probably will not keep this duplicator potion until I get quad cast if I were to get it, but it's fine. Procure a glow water potion, exhaust your hand, draw 10 cards, or obtain a Fresnel lens. I lose 13 max HP, but whenever I add a card that gains block to my deck, enchant it with nimble. That's honestly, I've never gotten this event yet. I haven't gotten this unknown event yet, so I don't know which one would be better for me. I think because of how defensive I play, I think enchanting those blocks with an extra 2 block, since this is the beginning of the run, is much more useful than this glow water potion. So I'm gonna take it even though I'm losing 13 max HP. When are you ever at max HP in a run? Let's be honest. Now this is gonna be a little tough because I'm gonna be going up against an elite and I haven't drawn very many cards. This might be a very short video, but I think I should be fine. I'll hit the dual cast. I'll hit with the cold snap and we'll hit with the strike, and we will be done so with that enemy. Now let's see what we get here. We get a focused strike. I do love focus strike. You gain 1 focus this turn. Focus strike is a very powerful card in an orb-centric defect build. Turbo. You gain void. You add a void into your discard pile. So this is for the status effect defect. Status effect defect. I just got that. Build, and I've yet to make a good version of that. And the problem is with this, it's great, but I have yet to get any good status effect defect build cards. And getting a void, this just seems like a curse card at this point. Now this would be if I'm going to go super defensive, but I really think I need to get a focused strike, so we're gonna hit that first because we're going up against the elite. I need to get some offense. This is gonna be tough. This can be bad. This can be bad. This can be really bad. I don't want to dual cast. I think we're definitely gonna have to charge battery. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna hit the lower health enemy with my focus strike, and we're gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna take some damage this turn, but luckily not a lot. 5 damage off the initial turn isn't too bad against an elite. It's just what comes next, which not great. Would have been better if I could have gotten that channel lightning on this turn. But we will definitely defend up and then go after these 2 again. Just to get that health down. Once again, we're not taking too too much damage. Another 5 damage. But it's gonna get a little bit dicier from here on out. Now, I think the play here. Let's see, they're doing 7, 10. They're gonna be doing 19 damage. 19 damage. Would have been better if I could have gotten that zap out when I had that extra bit of energy. Because I think what I want to do here, we're gonna gain this. We're gonna completely negate the damage this round. Because they're doing 19 damage. We're gonna hit a defend. Oh, we're not gonna negate all the damage, but I think we're gonna get 2 frost. We're gonna hit this guy up. Hopefully, we'll get our focus strike and we'll be able to focus this guy down. But we'll be able to negate a lot of the damage, once again taking 5 damage. Like I said, this might be a very short run, because this is my first time playing Ascension 2. Now I can hit with a charge battery, which will make sure that I don't take any damage this turn. So let's see. We'll hit with a focus strike on this guy, get him knocked out of here. We're gonna get 6 shields plus 7. That gives us 13. And we'll have 16. The math is not my strongest suit, which is why I love playing these games. We'll get 16. We have 16 block. We'll have 13 block. We'll only take 3 damage this time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit with a dual cast and pray that it hits this middle guy right here. Otherwise, I won't be able to knock him out the next round with just strikes, and unfortunately, that's all I've got in my deck. Nice. Did hit him. Perfect. He'll get knocked out next round. It'll be good. Hopefully, when it gets reshuffled, we'll get something to help defend. Okay, we did get 1 defend. That's nice. Oh. And then I think we should. Let's just take this guy down as much as we can. Oh, wait, I thought I had more energy than that. I do not. Alright, then we'll spread the damage out. Spread the damage out. And unfortunately, we're going to take 9 damage this round. It's looking a bit dicey for us. It's looking a bit dicey for us gamers. It's looking a bit dicey. And unfortunately, it's all defend right now. Which means we're not going to take any damage. That's the good part. The problem is that we're not going to be doing anything good with our turn either. We did get that zap lightning out, but okay, good. This is good. They're not attacking. They're not both attacking, which is going to be very good. You can just whittle it down. You can whittle this guy down. Can actually kill. We'll get enough shields. Dual cast does not help me right now, so we'll just save it. Alright, everybody. Again, a couple more strikes would have been better, but at least we're not going to take any damage either, so that's good. Alright, a focus strike, a strike, and another strike, and we are through the first elite. Got ourselves our rewards, a planisphere. Whenever I enter a unknown room, I'm gonna heal 4 HP. That is perfect for me. That is absolutely perfect for me because I enter those unknown rooms like I don't even know. I can't even think of a better. Can't think of a good analogy for that. I can't think of a good metaphor. I'm just so excited that I got that and that I made it through that first elite. Let's see what our card is. So we got a subroutine when it's a power card that makes it so whenever you play a power, you gain energy. A momentum strike. This is one of the best cards. This is one of the best cards in a draw style defect build. If you're looking for zero strikes or 0 energy cost cards, this is how I won Ascension 1. Because I had I think 3 of these in my deck, and I was able to recall them all the time and just use them over and over and over again, and it does so much damage. This is a very OP card. But whenever you create a status, deal 5 damage to all enemies, I think this can really backfire on me if I don't get any more status creating cards. But I think I want to try. I know this is dicey to do, but I have yet to make a good status build for the defect. But that's okay. We're gonna try it anyway. Although this is such a good card to give up, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the draw to get this back. So I think we're gonna do Smokestack, since it seems like they've been doing a lot to give me the cards that I've been getting so far have been status and orb. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fully utilize this. I think we're gonna try Smokestack. I might come to regret that later, but it's fine if I do. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We're gonna have to pivot here. Unfortunately, this is unfortunate. Not getting any defense off the rip. No defense off the rip is bad, so I think we're gonna have to hit this campsite or else the run might be over. I know I heal 4 HP if I go to that one, but 4 HP is not gonna be enough. So we'll hit that, and then we'll do the strike. It's the best I can do, really. And then we'll hit with H8 damage, but this is real bad. This is definitely bad. Taking that much damage right away. This is bad. And this is where it becomes a problem, not having any status effect cards yet in the build. This is a dead card. So I may be really regretting this smokestack already, but it's fine. We're gonna hit with that. If we do this, we'll gain 7 block, which means we will block most of that damage. And let's hit them. So that way, next turn, we just win. Alright. Hit him with the dual cast to finish him off, and we are good. Alright, here we go. Now, deal 4 damage 3 times and add a slide into your discard. This is great. Compact is good. Compact is really good too. But I haven't gotten any status cards yet, and I think we need to start building those up before I can get compact. Hopefully we'll get compact later. Okay, here we go. So we have options here. We definitely have to hit with a defect. the defect. That's just... We can't not hit the defect. But at least we can use the smokestack to get the power up. This is just so we survive this round and then hit him with the gunk up. And hopefully we'll survive the next round too. Got the charge battery and we got the defend. We are good. We are able to survive unto death. We are able to live to fight another day. Or at least one more round. Like I said, this may be the shortest ASMR run you'll see on this channel. But probably not. I have a lot of skill issues. So many skill issues. It's real bad. I am not the greatest gamer. I'm sorry. I am a fake. So, he's got 22 health. If I use dual cast, he'll go down to 4 health. And we are able to kill with just a strike. Again, math is not my strong suit. He went down to 6 health. I know that I am okay with math. I am okay with math. But sometimes I make a lot of mathematical errors. And I try not to bring out a calculator. This is supposed to be a game that's flexing my brain. And sometimes my brain just feels flexed out. Now, we might need to take this over the colorless potion. Because gaining 5 dexterity for a round is going to be very helpful. Boost away. Ooh. This is a tough one. Shadow Shield, I think, is going to be the one that I'm going to get. Because Dark Orb are insane. Dark Orbs are absolutely insane. This is great for a zero cost defect build, and having a couple of these, or having this with the power that to recall the zero cost card, that the first zero cost card you play, is absolutely fantastic. But I cannot do that right now. Boost away, gaining 8 block and adding a dazed into my pile is pretty good with the build that I've got going, but I can't shirk a chance to get a dark card at the beginning of my run, especially with 13 block. So, because we only have 4 HP left, I'm gonna have to hit up the rest area here. And I'm gonna have to rest and not upgrade a card. Though I would love to have upgraded a card. I would have much rather preferred to go to the unknown here. But then I just don't trust only having 8 HP. Even going into a normal battle, sometimes the mob enemies are even worse. Up to 10 block persists across turns. Thank the gods. Thank Zeus above. Zeus has blessed me. He has blessed us with this. This is a great relic to have right now, because I've become very defensive, and with a dark orb, playing defensive is so crucial because it allows the dark orb to gain so much damage. You can one-shot bosses with a dark orb if you have a good build for that, and being able to keep 10 block between rounds, that's going to be very crucial. This might be what helps me against this enemy. Okay, so this guy, you can't do more than 20 HP each turn. That's fine. So we're going to hit with a zap, a focused strike, and a defend. Yes, we're going to take 4 damage. That's fine. But we did some good damage. I don't like that he's giving me the status effects this time, and it's not myself. this time I'm going to, because we have the orbs doing damage too, I'm going to just play very defensive here. We're going to keep that one block between turns, which is going to be nice. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate gaining this right now on a turn that he's not going to hit me with. But since I keep 10 block between turns, this is not a wasted card. It's actually not bad to channel that right now. And we are going to strike. I could have hit with a cold snap to get the frost orb, but I don't think I'm gonna need the frost orb. Oh, we get another shadow shield. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is working so well. We're gonna be able to do this and a gunk up. That gives us 2 shadow orbs right at the start, which is gonna be really good. Although he can't take more than 20 damage a turn. Kinda sucks out in that respect. But we're gonna hit him with the dual cast. We're gonna hit the defend, and next turn, anything that's gonna get it so that we can cast that dark orb is gonna be good. Unfortunately, we didn't, but we got 2 strikes, and this elite is done. I don't think I'm gonna get this weak potion, though that weak potion can be very helpful, I think. Actually, let's see. I have 1 card that costs 2. It's a very good card, but it's only 1 card. If I had a couple more 2-cost cards, I would say that I should probably keep this energy potion. But maybe I don't need this energy potion, because I have the card that gives me energy. I have the charge battery that gives me energy on the next turn. So let's get rid of the energy potion. Let's get the weak potion. Again, super defensive right at the start. And then at the start of boss combats, upgrade 3 random cards in the draw pile for the rest of combat. The money card. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad. Now, I can't quit this card. I can't quit this card. I don't know why, but adding a random power into the hand and it's free to play, I don't know why I cannot quit this card. I hate this card because the power that it gives me 90% of the time is absolutely useless. But I'm a gambler at heart, and this is the most gamba card that you could get. Now, this is very good too. This is a very good dark, channeling dark card. And this, add a 0 copy of this card into your discard pile. Adapt to strike. This is making me wish I got that momentum strike, because if I had gotten that, then I could really use that feral, I think it's called feral card, that gives us the ability to reuse 0-cost cards, and drawing into the discard from the discard pile, giving us a 0-copy 18 damage card is insane. But I think with the build that we're going right now, this is probably going to be the best. I know I'm not going to be able to use it every time I draw it, but I think it'll be better than anything else. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go up the left path after this round. Of course, it's against enemies. But that's fine. Watch what we can do 12 damage to this tadpole, plus 5 damage. That's 17 damage to this tadpole. Could die in the next hit. Let's hit him. Because we hit this, and hopefully my lightning orb does what it's supposed to do. Of course it didn't. course it didn't. Like I said, gambler at heart. I have to gamble. It's just in my very nature. Alright, so this guy's gonna do 9 damage. I can hit him with a focus strike. I can get the zap out. But I think I'm gonna play defensive because I've only got 13 health. I cannot afford. I cannot afford to take that much damage. And of course now, when it's focused, it does that damage to him. Every time. It's insane how that just happens every time. Alright, so now we can hit with a dual cast. That'll do 16 damage, and he'll have 8 health left. And then we can hit with a null, and that should do it for this battle. Good stuff. We took more damage in that battle than I really wanted to. Gaining 5 strength is good, but again, I'd rather play defensive. Again, we're getting a lot of the 0 cost cards. This is rough. This is rough. We could play defensive and try to get channel more frost, but I think we'll go with the evoking lightning. Let's hope there's something good at this merchant, because if not, we're probably gonna have to forego going against the elite. Alright, so we got a Tesla coil. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because it triggers all the lightning against an enemy. So if I start to get some lightning cards, that might be very good. Let's see, we've got a rocket punch, which, again, if I was doing the 0 cost card, when a status card is created, reduce this card's cost to 0 this turn. This isn't bad. This isn't bad either to get. I'm almost tempted to get another charged battery. Oh, this is tough. This is tough because the Tesla coil dealing 3 damage and triggering all lightning is really good. But I don't have a lot of lightning creation right now. So I don't know how good that's going to be later on. This is going to be good regardless. The 2 colorless cards are okay. The gold axe would be great if I was doing a 0 cost defect build, but I'm not. Channeling 1 frost and drawing a card, pretty good too. And we already got this. We don't need this. We don't need another version of this. Because again, I don't know how many times I'm going to evoke lightning. So the 3 relics aren't super good. The red mask is pretty good. That's why it's the most expensive. Starting each combat with applying weak to all enemies is a pretty good relic. But I think we'll do rocket punch. Because again, I'm trying. I've already got that gunk up card. And if I can do 25 damage in 1 round for 1 cost, if I draw both of those. So I'm thinking we'll do rocket punch and cool-headed to get that channeling. Then we're gonna get rid of a strike card because we're already dealing enough damage we already have enough damage dealing cards as it is. So that way we don't gunk up our draw pile. Again, the thought of doing this, it really tempts me. It really tempts me. I'm doing it. I just have this feeling that it's going to be very useful. I don't think I can handle taking on that elite this turn. I just don't think I can do it. hit this guy, get that shadow shield up, and hopefully... Don't be didn't hit that guy. It's fine. That's fine. We should still be able to handle this. Ah, frail. I do not like that. I do not like that. Okay. Oh boy, you got some decisions here. He can kill this guy. With this no. And then gain 6 block. That'll negate that. Yeah, we're doing that. We're negating the damage with that. Negating damage is always the best. Okay, so he's gonna summon another guy. That's unfortunate. I'm not gonna be able to kill. Oh, maybe oh, no. I should be able to kill. I should be able to kill one of these guys. Okay, so we're gonna hit with a cold snap on him. Hopefully, perfect, done. So that's the power of the dark orb, the dark channel, the dark orb, whatever you want to call it, the dark balls. The power of the dark balls is they slowly gain damage over time, and if you're playing defensive, it gets more powerful, and that's the beauty of that. I was able to one-shot that one enemy because it just kept gaining damage, and this is why I love the orb gameplay of the Defect. Next time I'll try to talk through that. I just got too excited and I threw the cards out there before explaining. Gain 15 block, add 2 wounds into the draw pile. Gain 5 block, put a card from your discard pile into your hand. Now this is what you want when you're doing a 0 cost build. If you were doing a 0 cost build, that would be good. I think once again, playing defensive, I'm gonna do this one. Turbo was very good, but I've already have that card that gives me I have 2 of those cards. I have 2. Where is it? Charge battery cards. I have 2 charge battery cards, so I shouldn't be needing this kind of energy. But who knows? But we're going to go fight through again, playing extra defensive. Playing extra defensive. I want to gamble and try to fight this elite, but I don't think it's wise. So we're gonna go into the unknown. And we got a pretty damn good relic out of that. I think that was the smart choice. We would have gotten the relic either way. And the fish isn't the most friendly. The fish, what it does is he gives you a card that if I had just gotten that compact, why didn't I get the compact? Knowing I was going up against the fish, that was a dumb move. I should have gotten the compact. If I had gotten compact, then I could have all those, I think it's bloat, all the bloat cards that fish gives me and deals 6 damage if it's still in my hand by the end of the turn. I could have turned those into fuel. This is why I like the idea of the status defect build. But it hinges on like that one card. Alright. This might be a little dicey, everybody. This might be a little dicey. Fortunately, I gotta fight through now. Not done how much. So I want this lightning to stay out there. So I don't want to dual cast cast yet. Might as well gain that energy. So we'll strike, we'll gunk up, and we'll gain that energy for the next turn. Because he's going to hit me with the bloat. Oh, beckon. I knew it began with a B. So anytime you evoke, you'll deal 8 damage. We're doing cold snap, which gives us 9 damage. He's doing 16 damage. We're gonna have to get rid of this. So again, because I'm not gonna be evoking a lot of lightning, I don't think I need to use this card right now. But what I do need to do is survive. So we're gonna hit with a cold snap. We're gonna hit with a focus strike. Yes, that'll give me... That would give me 19. That gives me 19 shields. But I would take 6 damage. I would only take 3 damage. Alright, let's throw this out. I'm only taking 3 damage. This is fine. It's fine. Overshielding, not the... I forgot that. That just hits health. I forget that so many times that beckon card ignores shields. I can't believe I forget that. Okay, for the rest of the round, I will not forget that. Alright, so we're gonna hit with a cool head. Draw a card, see what that card is. It doesn't really help. But we'll have enough shields. So I think we'll hit with a zap and a rocket punch. Of course, now I get the smokestack. Because we'll have enough shields to block this damage. And he's gonna hit me with another beckon card. Oh, this is good. This is good. I don't have to use this. Applying 3 weak. Actually, we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this and do a defend. Because we keep those shields. We keep 10 of those shields. And I hope you enjoyed hearing my chair. I'm sorry about that if that did come through. Alright. This is actually really good. This is really good. You can hit with a focus strike. You can hit with this null. And we'll still have enough shields. Perfect. This is absolutely perfect. That was a good round. Because we will not take damage. Alright. Alright, he's gonna hit me with another beckon. Create a status. I don't need to do this fight through. That I definitely do not have to do. I know I'm gonna want to do this charge battery. I think I want to hit with this cold snap, so because I still have dual cast on in the draw pile. If I hit that dual cast, I'll hit it with a duplicator, and I can end this. I can pretty much end this fight. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit him with the gunk up. And we're gonna hit with a cold snap. And and hopefully, oh, that's real bad. Oh, that's real bad. Okay. Oh. That's real unfortunate. Do I have a card in here that I don't have a card in here that's going to create a status effect? So this, I don't think I can use that. I think we just gotta play defensive here. We get rid of this. He's already got weak applied to him. We just go with the defense. And if we get that dual cast next turn, we don't even need to use a duplicator. Perfect. He's done. And this is the power of the dark orb that I keep talking about. You do the power of the dark orb. He is now one shot away with this dual cast. Perfect. This worked out very well. I could have probably upgraded on the last rest area. Unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay. It's good that we made it through. We'll be able to upgrade the cards that we get to upgrade later. And so, get our rewards for that. All for one. Oh, man, I knew I should have done a zero cost defect build. This is insane too. This is insane. With the shadow cards, with the shadow orbs, this is insane. Creative AI. At the start of your turn, add a random power into your hand. This is the gambling of gambling cards. It's awesome. But again, half the time you're getting a power that doesn't help your build at all. And it kind of sucks. And it costs 3 to get it out there. So it's really hard to justify this card. It's so cool. It's such a cool card. And it's one of those, if it gives you the power that you need right away, and it does it multiple times in a row, man, is it such a win card. But when it doesn't work out, it sucks. And All for One is just the best zero cost defect build card ever. Because you use all your zero cost cards, and then you draw this, and you just get to use them all again. It is insane. This is a great card, but I'm gonna go with the multicast because it seems like we're going with a shadow build here, with a dark orb kind of build. I am not a fan of this boss. I don't know what you call him, but the guy that gives you status defects that you can't get rid of. He sucks. I hate him so much. But that was a good first floor. I think that was a good first floor. And now we've got this guy here, Darv the Hoarder. Obtain a unique curse that's unplayable and eternal, but you get 3 relics. Again, this is a gambling card. You can get 3 relics that don't help you out at all, and it makes it not worth it to get this curse because it's eternal. And unfortunately, the compact card for defect does not get rid of curses. Now I can remove 2 cards from my deck. Not bad. Or I can obtain biased cognition. I have never seen this card. What is this card? Okay, gain 5 focus. At the start of your turn, lose 1 focus. Ooh, that is interesting. I'm not completely orb-based, but this is a very interesting card. I think I have to take it. Okay, I'm not orb-based, but idea of going on this leftmost path. Because then I can split here and still hit another unknown. And it dodges the elite. I don't like going to two merchants almost back to back. I don't like doing. This doesn't have a lot of unknowns for me. This is disappointing to me. Very disappointed. But at least I can hit this elite up here. And then I can hit this elite after the campfire, the rest area. Okay, that still gives me 2 elites. Whereas this path, I could hit possibly 3. I could hit 4 elites. Hit 4 elites. With 1, 2 unknowns. Here I'm only getting 1 unknown for 2 elites. Oh, I think the path to go is this way. Head up this middle path, hit the merchant, hit the unknown, hit the rest area, hit another unknown, and then be able to either go to this campfire to upgrade some cards, which I think I'm gonna want to upgrade some cards, and then smack these 2 elites. Because I'm still gonna get 2 elites either way. But I think this path gives me more unknowns, and you know how much I love the unknowns. So we're gonna hit that path. Alright. So yep. We're gonna have to do this. So we can hit with a rocket punch. I know it's not. So with these enemies, they can only take 9 damage from 1 hit. So the shadow build on this enemy kinda sucks because shadow build is building up damage, and then if you hit them with 30 damage, they're only gonna take 9 damage still. It kinda sucks. But I can still kill one of these. I'm gonna hit this one because he's giving himself some strength for the next round, and that means I won't have to get hit as hard if I kill him, which I will be able to do. But then I wanted to get this extra energy. I don't need the extra energy. Honestly, we don't need that extra energy unless I hope that the lightning takes it out. You know what? Since we carry over 10 shields, I like that idea. We're carrying over 10 of those shields. It makes it so if I want to just strike him, I can. Okay, shadow shield, not necessary this round. So we're gonna. That's unfortunate. Alright, well. I'll hit this guy again. We'll do another charge battery. I guess we'll defend. It's fine. One of these times, this orb is gonna hit the guy for 3 damage, and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna look like a genius. Alright. Let's see how well this card works. Oh, I can hit with a multicast and just be done. Oh, no, I won't. Unfortunately, I won't. That's fine. Let's just hit this guy with and then we'll hit a thunder. Yeah, we'll hit a thunder. I was gonna defend again, but then I forgot that I have these frost orbs that are gonna give me 16 defense. So that completely blocks everything that they're gonna do anyways. So let's just do that. This will do nothing for me, so it doesn't matter. Alright, killed one. This relic is so clutch on a defense focus build. Alright. So, gunk you up. The multi-hit ones are great. The multi-hit ones are so good against that enemy in particular. Alright, here we go. Deal 5 damage for each channeled orb. Unfortunately, I still haven't got the power that gives me more orbs. So, this... And honestly, I don't think it's gonna be good to have that anymore because, yes, having your shadow... Having the shadow orb available and building for longer is good, but you can just control that yourself. So I think lightning rod once again. Lightning rod giving me block and then channeling one lightning. Actually, not bad. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good for this build because then it can bring the dark orb that I create to the forefront. Alright, so if I do a focus strike, and then they're doing 9 damage 2 times. 9 damage. Still won't kill. Still wouldn't kill. So we're gonna gain. We're gonna do the shadow shield and defend. That way this dude will get stunned the next round. And then this dude won't do as much damage. Alright, we got 2 charge batteries. Honestly, I like that. 2 charge batteries. Hit him with the cool head, because I wouldn't be able to do any damage to this guy anyways. But I guess I could have done damage to this guy. It's fine. Again, we're taking 10 of those shields with us. Alright. He will evoke the thunder. We will do 10 damage to this guy. And then we can, a lightning rod. Perfect. I wish it attacked the other guy. That would have been much better, but it's fine. He gets stunned this round anyways. That's the only problem with the dark orb. If there's multiple enemies, you end up not doing so well. Alright, we're gonna gunk him up, we're gonna rocket punch, and we're gonna get out of this round pretty much unscathed. Deal 7 damage and draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. This is a very good card. This is a very good card because anything that gives you more card draw is really good. It's better than just doing straight damage for each orb. So I think we'll get with that. Hold on. So that was a very good round. So let's head off to the next enemy encounter. This is, again, one of the easier ones to fight against. I was almost tempted to do the multicast right away, but I'm going to refrain from that. We're going to hit a focus strike. We're going to do a charged battery, because again, this is very much coming into the clutch. Up to 10 block persisting is just incredible. It's incredible because rounds like this, especially with a card like charged battery, it's not a wasted card anymore. It's just completely insane how good that card is right now with that relic. Now this is where things get tough because you almost want to go after these, but I just don't have a way to go after them. I could use this, but it's not going to do much. So, actually, we might just channel 2 of these dark because the minute I get that dual cast, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's get those dark cards going. Once again, I will keep 10 shields to the next round. These guys don't do a lot of damage, but it's still damage that you gotta account for. It's annoying damage, that's for sure. Alright, so got our dual cast. But unfortunately, it came at kind of the wrong time. I just don't think it's gonna really matter much. So we're gonna hit with a gunk up. Kinda wanna hit with the compile drive, but I think we're just gonna play it safe. We're gonna gain that 7 block. We're gonna get that frost going. Dang it. I forgot that this is a card that I had. This is very unfortunate. This is so unfortunate. This could have been really good. Oh well, that's okay. You live and you learn, right? Should have done the card that summons, that draws first. Alright, so we can gain this 15 block. That makes our rocket punch do 0. Our rocket punch costs 0. Now, I don't want to use these, especially right now, because it's not going to kill anyways, so it kind of makes no sense to use this cold snap. So we're going to block, we're going to hit him once again for two attacks, and we're going to move on to the next round, tanking all the damage and keeping 6 shields. Okay, this is tough. I don't think I want to do like, because it'll get rid of, especially if I use this cool head to draw a card. That's tough. This is tough. Because if I use the cool head to draw a card, I guess it depends on. No, because if it hits one of these, it's fine. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna do a lot of damage, and this is not good. You can apply the weak potion to him right now. Either way, I think I still want to channel this frost card and hope it hits where I'm hoping it hits. Okay, that guy's dead. But that's still 40 damage. And I have 6. We're just gonna have to. It's not ideal. But I need to not take all this damage. It's just gonna be it's too much damage. So if we use the dexterity potion, we'll get 10 plus 14. So we'll get 24 extra block. Means we're still taking 10 damage. Then I can use the weak potion on it. What's coming up? I don't want to have to heal again. I want to upgrade and then upgrade again. So I don't want to have to heal. I'm okay using these. It seems like such a waste. But if you don't use them, what were they there for in the first place? Alright. We're playing ultra defensive here. Perfect. No damage damage taken. That guy died. Got some gunk up that we can do. Now I get the dual cast. This is very unfortunate, but it's okay. We just hit him. And it's fine. We just overshield again. And that's okay because we take some of that shield into the next round. And he's only summoning, which is great because now we can hit with this biased cognition, hit with the null, and we are good to go to the next round. Oh, multicast, man. Ah. It's only dealing 12 damage. Oh man, this is rough. Because it's very unfortunate. Because I won't be able to kill. So if I evoke this 3 times, it has a chance to not hit this guy at all. And then I'm gonna take so much damage. But then again, if it kills some of these guys, but it's evoking, I think we play it safe. I think we play it safe. Oh wait. Why am I overthinking this? He's dead. I don't know why I didn't think Focus Strike did more than 6 damage, but here we are. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get another charge battery? No, I don't need another charge battery. Gaining 8 block and adding a daze to the pile. I feel like I have enough defense. But I'm gonna keep going with more defense. It doesn't hurt to get more, alright? It doesn't hurt to get more. Right. Channel 1 random. Ooh, this is a good power to have. I'm gonna get that either. Channel X light. It's not a bad card. Channel X Lightning, not a bad card. Especially in a shadow build. But because I have this lightning rod, I kind of feel like I don't need it. This wouldn't be too bad if I had the card that gave me more orbs, but I still haven't gotten that yet. And channeling 1 random orb, again, kind of good, but can kind of screw me in the end too. For every 5 cards in the deck, okay, last time you play 3 attacks, deal 6 damage. First time each combat you exhaust a skill, add a copy of it into your hand. I don't have a lot of exhaust, do I? That's unfortunate. That's such a good relic for certain characters. The Necro character. Why can't I remember her name? The Necro character would love this relic. Alright, so do we just remove a card? We got another. We don't have another merchant coming up. Unless one of these unknowns becomes a merchant. I'm tempted to just get this X-Light, channel X-Light, but then it's really gunking up the deck. So I would rather... Let's get rid of one of these defense. It's only 5 block. I've got a lot of I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll be fine. Lose powder demise, gain 10 max HP. Chant and attack with vigorous 8. What attack would I enchant? I think this, enchanting this gunk up, might make that gunk up insane. I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see what it'll do. Because stealing, now it's doing 36 damage the first time I use it. Okay, that's insane. Yeah, that's the card. That's definitely the card. Alright. And now we could upgrade it. It's only going to do 1 more extra damage. That's not really that worth it. Or 3 extra damage. Not really worth it. Applying 3 would be pretty good. Multicasts are always good to get. Loop 2 times. I think a loop 1 is probably gonna be the best. Rocket Punch drawing 2 cards is pretty good too. It's between multicast and loop. Multicast or loop. I say loop. Loop this time. And if I get to this campsite without taking any damage, which I should, unless this happens, I shouldn't have said anything. What is wrong with me? I jinx myself like that all the time. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. Oh, this is bad. We're gonna need this defend. What did I just say about taking damage? Oh, here we go. Take some damage. I didn't know I was gonna be able to kill this guy at the first strike. Okay, it's fine. Too cool. Okay, it's not really what I wanted. But we'll hit this focus strike, and then this guy will get hit a few times. That's fine. Okay, gotta do 32 damage, which we can pretty much do with just this guy. Yeah, let's hit him with the gunk up, hit him with the no, and that should be good for this round. Perfect. Alright. We've got enough energy. We've got enough block already. Why don't we just hit him with the loop? Hit it with the charge battery. And hit the lightning rod, and that should kill. Because he'll do 10 damage, and then it'll do 14 damage the next round. Or not 14. 8 damage. Yeah, it should kill. We should be fine. At the start of the turn. I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna be able to kill. I was looking at these cards and I was like, wait, how am I gonna kill? Yeah, just dual cast and then multicast. It's fine. Oh man. Again, sometimes I get so lost. Double the energy exhaust. Reboot shuffle all your cards to draw 4 cards. This is I'm just gonna get this one. This is gonna be the double energy is double energy. Hold on. very rare that it's gonna happen, but if it ever does, it can be just devastating. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Alright, what do we get? Getting our max HP. Perfect. That way we can upgrade once again. Now we upgrade the multi. Hold on. What is double energy? Just costs 0 energy. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Alright. Now we hit that multicast. Oh goodness, this can be devastating. Not against this guy though. Against this guy, this is really bad. Okay, that's fine. Let's charge battery. I'm gonna duplicate it. And then smokestack. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage here. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, let's see. I mean, this is an easy play. I can play everything. That's what I'm gonna do. Gain 9 block. Gunk up. It's 9 damage, so it's 27 damage. Let's see. Let's gunk up this guy. Because I don't want anything to die this turn. Although this guy might die. And then just block up. Of course. He's coming back. He's definitely coming back next round. That's unfortunate. Oh. Wait a second. Focus strike. Oh, I think I win. Because we'll just focus strike. Because if we focus strike and hit with a multicast, that will do 9 damage 3 times. And then whatever I have left over, I use a boost away to deal 5 damage. Should be enough. Let's take out this one first. And then hit the multicast. Bam, 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 bam. Boost away. Oh. Oh, that was the worst that could have happened. Oh. Dang it. Oh, if I had that zap out, it would have been great, but I don't. That's, oh, and he's gonna heal now. Unfortunate. Real bad. Damn, man, that sucks. Okay, that's fine. Apply the 10 damage to him. Apply the strike to him. This is the worst of everything. Oh, and I took damage because that guy. These orbs are not working with me at all. Okay. Bias cognition to a compile driver to a dual cast. Finally. Okay, good. That could have been worse. That was unfortunate. A lot of that damage that I took just because the orbs did not work with me. They worked against me, but it's fine. We made it work, so that's good. I think I'm just gonna skip this. I don't really want any of these. Again, lightning rod is good, but I already have one. Rocket punch is good, but I already have one. Although having 2 rocket punches isn't the worst thing in the world. Because if I draw... You know what? I'm gonna grab another, just in case. Alright, so I think with 32 health, I should be able to handle that next elite, which means we can upgrade something else. I'm thinking there's smokestack. Smokestack. Cool-headed. Double energy. If I upgrade it, it just means I get 2 more energy. Or 1 more energy. Now 2 more. Yeah, we're just setting this up. We're setting up the big strike. And hopefully it doesn't bite me in the ass. Which it might. Okay. I forgot what that key does. I forget what that key does. It gives me that one. Actually, I think it's the relic that makes it so the first card I play is double, right? Or oh no, it's the history one. So it plays the last card that I played. Oh, that's actually I'm fighting for the key. I like that. I like that skill. Take damage. This is unfortunate. I am gonna take some damage here, which is not ideal, to say the least. But that's fine. It's 12 damage right before I was gonna fight an elite. That's real unfortunate. Charge battery. We'll fight through. And focus strike. Still taking some damage. Taking more damage than I really would like to, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, so if we hit with a gunk up, it's 36 damage. Then we hit that, that's 16 damage. Oh wait, no. That's 39 damage. Again, math, not my strongest suit. 39 damage plus 16 damage. 39 plus 16 is 50. Okay. So I still wouldn't be able to kill. Let's see. Okay. 39 damage. Oh, plus 5. So 39 plus 5. So that's 44. Plus 16. That's 6. Oh, yeah, no. This should kill. This should kill. Perfect. Oh man, I was having to crunch those numbers up, but Lantern Key is actually not that bad, especially at the end of the act. This is towards the end of the act. We only have 2 more things, so we're only going to be drawing dead 2 times. It only occurs for 2 things, so that's not bad. Gain 10 block. Next turn, gain 10 block. Perfect. We love our defensive stuff. Scrape is so good for those 0 builds. Go for the eyes is so good for the 0 builds. Dang it, man. That's rough. None of these are very good. None of these are very good, so I think I'm just gonna skip. Unfortunate. Now, do I risk the run and go for the elite? I think I have so much block. I should be able to handle an especially this guy. Okay, this is easy. Easy money. So we hit with a loop. We hit with a lightning rod. We hit with a defect. We probably could have hit with the rocket punch, but that's fine. Shit. This is bad. This is bad. Look at all this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 block. I've drawn 1, 2. I've drawn 6, 10 cards. And I've only gotten 1 block. Technically 2, I had that defect. That's so rough. Okay, well, I have to draw and hope that I get a block. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use that lightning in the bottle. Or the ship in the bottle. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. That's the best that could have happened. Unfortunate that I get those wounds and don't get the benefit of them. But it's fine. Now we only took 1 damage. Alright. Once again, we're taking 27 damage. If I hit a cool head, that'll give me 3 extra shield on top of the 8. Oh my goodness, this is so rough. I really screwed myself over by saying out loud that I have so much block, I should be fine. And then it decided to not put any of my good block cards out in the first 4 turns of the fight. That's insane. That's insane. It's insanity. Do you know what the definition of insanity is? Having that happen to you after you literally said that it wasn't going to happen. Have you ever heard ASMR crash outs? This is what it is. I'm gonna have to use this stupid ship in the bottle because I won't survive without it. This is awful. This is awful. Okay, we drink that. He's gonna do 27 damage. I would love to use this gunk up, but I just cannot. So, with a focus. Actually, no, I can. Wait. No, I can't. What did I already use? Shouldn't I've... That... Oh, he had shields. Okay, so I should still be able to use the gunk up. Okay. I was crashing out a little bit there. I'm still able to use the gunk up. Damn it! That cool-headed thing is just ruining me. Okay. Now I get all of my block on the turn. He doesn't attack me. Does anybody see what's wrong with this picture? I can do damage to it, but it's only 5 damage. Kind of a waste because I don't want to add that daze to my discard pile because I'm going to be drawing into it, so it's just strike and charge battery. Yeah. And everything about this has been rather unfortunate. Oh, this is rough. This is very rough. This might be the end of the be the end of the run. Hit him. Oh. Okay. Okay, wait a second. Double energy. 8. 6. 6 times 8. 6 times 8. 12. 6, 12, 18. Why am I figuring it out? It's 48 damage. It's 48 damage. It's still not enough. It's still not enough, but this should help. We'll save that double energy for later. Still got that multicast. Gonna go with a cool head. A cool head. Oh, nice. Dang it. I wish it was the dark orb that got that I could use this multicast on. Unfortunate once again. Can multicast. But it's so useless. Okay. 8 block, 16, 20. Okay. That gives us enough. Just do that. That's unfortunate. I want to use the multicast so bad. Still. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. Let's slime. Just see what I get. Oh, lightning rod. Actually, kinda good. Kinda good. Really good, actually. Oh, he's gonna kill, though. And so ends the run. We had some really bad luck in that fight, and that's really unfortunate. I wish I could, especially because we had such a good setup going. But it's unfortunate. You live by the cards, you die by the cards, and unfortunately, all of my block that I had carefully picked and set up so that I could be able to handle enemies like this, I just never drew into it. That's real rough. I think if I had just used this vulnerable potion at that opportune time to use the multicast with the double energy, it probably would have been. I probably could have gotten the kill, but that's rough. That's an unfortunate end to this first run, this first inaugural run into Invader Coda's Slay the Spire 2 ASMR videos. So, I'm sure a bunch of you who are watching were probably yelling at the screen telling me use the vulnerable potion. And I should have, well, especially once I got him low. But I thought I'd have enough block to really keep myself alive. I just did not. And that's unfortunate. Like I said, math is not my strong suit. So, unfortunately, this video will end in an L. We didn't even get to Act 3. And that sucks. But I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. If you would like to see me do a different kind of run, if you have a custom run that you would like to see me try, please comment down below. If you like the video, hit a like, hit subscribe. I should be doing one of these videos every couple of days. And so, I hope to see you all for the next one. But until then, keep slaying the Spire. This is Invader Coda, ending communications. Thank you so much for watching.